Hi friends, today we are going to create our own Elementor widget which can do this magical effect. Hi, this is Anand from designtheway.com. Excited to learn? Let's get right into it. So this awesome script is created by Robin Dela. This is the GitHub repo. I'll add the link in the description below. Let's scroll down. There are some examples over here. This is the basic usage details. First, we'll convert this JS effect into a static Elementor widget. Then we'll make it dynamic. So to create our Elementor widget, we'll download a plugin. Let's go to dashboard and let's go to plugin, add new. We will use unlimited elements. This is the plugin. Let's click on install. This plugin will allow us to create our own Elementor widget. Let's click activate. Let's skip for now. Okay, this plugin has its own setup of free and premium widgets. We can scroll through over here. We may cover these widgets in another video. For now, we are more interested in creating our own widget. For that, let's click on add widget. Now we'll name the widget as hover effect. We can add the description if you want, but for now I will leave it blank. Now let's click on add widget. Okay, this is our widget. So let's double click on it. First of all, let's choose an icon for our widget. Click over here. Now we'll choose this icon for now. We don't need to do anything over here. Now let's get back to the GitHub repo. If you see the basic usage section, we need few JS packages in order to achieve this result, in order to achieve this effect. First we need 3.min.js, then twinmax.js, and then this hover.umd.js. So we need to download this entire package. Just click over here and click download as zip. I've already done that. So let's open the folder. This is the download folder. I will head over to example and let's click on JS. We need to upload these two files first. Now let's get back to our Elementor widget. Let's click over here. And now let's click on this asset tab. Now to keep things organized, I will create a folder first. Let's create a folder. I will name it as hover effect. Let's click create folder. Now the folder is created. Let's double click on it. And now let's upload our files. Let's click upload. Let's get back to our folder. And let's drop them over here. Now we need to add another JS file. Let's get back to the folder again. This time we will go to the dist folder and we need to upload this hover effect.umd.js file. Let's drag it from here. Let's drop it over here. Let's click close. As you can see, the JS files are uploaded. Now let's click on this set button. This will set our asset path. Now let's get back to the GitHub. Now in the HTML section, we just need to copy this HTML. Let's copy it. Let's come back over here and let's click on HTML tab. Let's paste it over here. And in JavaScript we need to copy this script first. Let's copy it. Let's go to JavaScript and let's paste it over here. Now if you see the script over here, we need to have two images and then a displacement image. Now for the moment I will set static paths for this. So let's get back to asset and I will upload few images. Let's click on upload button. Now let's get back to our folder. Let's click on example. Let's click on images. Let's select these two images first. Let's drag it up here. Let's drop it over here. And then for the displacement image, let's choose this one. Let's drop it over here. Let's click close. So all the required assets are uploaded. Now we need to include them. Let's go to this jase and CS includes. To include the jase, just select them like this and they will be included. Let's get back to the GitHub to see the order in which these jase are placed. First they're placed with 3.main.js and twinmax, then the hover.js. So let's drag this one above. Now they're in correct order. And now we need to copy this path. Let's copy this. Let's get back to the JavaScript tab. Now in the first image section, let's paste the path. Let's put a slash over here. Now we need to paste the image name over here. Let's select the image name. Let's paste it over here. Make sure there is no gap, no space over here. Let's copy the entire path. Let's paste it over here. Just change the image name. And now for the displacement image, let's paste the path over here again. Let's get back to over here. Let's copy this name. Let's paste it over here. Now in order to make this jase work, we need to set a height to this div. For some reason this is not mentioned over here. Let's copy this class. Let's go to CSS. Let's set a height of 500 pixel. Now let's click on update. So our basic widget setup is done. Let's see if the widget is working or not. Let's go to pages and click on all pages. For this demo purpose, I've already created this small little page. Let's click on edit with Elementor. So this is our basic hero section. To find our widget, let's scroll down. This is our widget, which will be under unlimited elements. So let's drag it over here. Okay, for some reason it's not working. Let's check our script. Let's go to JavaScript. Okay, we need to remove this script tag. Let's update. Let's refresh the page. Okay, the image is showing up. Let's hover. Yes, it's working. Let's click over here. Currently we do not have any settings. Now we need to make this widget dynamic, so you can replace these images. Let's get back to our widget. Now in order to make our widget dynamic, we need to create attributes. We will create attributes for those sections which we want to be dynamic. For instance, we want this image 1 to be dynamic, then this image 2, and then this displacement image. Let's go to this attribute tab and let's click on add attribute. Let's choose the attribute type first. This will be image. Let's type the title. It will be image 1, and we can select the default image from here. Let's click over here. Let's select this image. Let's click on add attribute. Now we'll add another attribute. Let's name it as image 2. Let's select this image. Let's click on add attribute. We will repeat the task again. This time we will add the displacement image. Let's type this displacement image. Let's select this image. Let's click on add attributes. Now let's get back to the JavaScript. If you see over here, we can set this intensity to dynamic as well. Let's go to attribute. Let's click on add attribute. This time the attribute type will be number. Let's set the title as intensity. Let's set a default value to 0.5, and in the suffix I will choose none. Let's click on add attribute. Now if we go to the CSS, we have a fixed height over here. We will not have the same height for every image, so we'll make this one dynamic too. So let's go to attribute. Let's click on add attribute. Again, we'll keep it the attribute type to number. Let's type height, and let's set a default value of 500, and we'll keep this as pixel. Add attribute. Now I've created all the basic attributes. Now let's add them. To add them, let's go to JavaScript. Our attributes are listed over here, so we need to just replace them. Let's select this, and from here I will click on intensity, and for this image 1, let's click on image 1. For image 2, let's click on image 2. For displacement image, let's click on displacement image. And now in the CSS, let's select this. Make sure not to select the unit. Let's click on height. Now let's update. Now let's get back to our Elementor page. Let's update the page for now. Now let's refresh the page. Now let's select our widget. As you can see, all the fields are available now. We can replace this image with any other image. Let's select this image. Let's click over here. Let's select this image. Probably need to adjust the height a bit. Let's change the height to 700. Yeah, it looks good, looking nice. Let's select this container first. Let's set a vertical line to middle. It looks good. Let's update the page. Let's preview it. It's looking awesome. Let's select our widget. We can also adjust the intensity over here. If you set it to higher value like 2, the transition will be much more stronger. We can also change this displacement image. Let's click over here and let's get back to the folder. Let's choose a different displacement image. Let's choose this one. Let's drag it over here. Let's drop it. Insert. And now let's see the effect. Wow, the effect is completely changed. Let's get back to GitHub. If you scroll down over here, we can see there are other parameters we can actually change, like the angle, easing, speed. We have already worked with intensity. So let's get back to our widget. Let's go to JavaScript. If you want, we can add other options like easing. Let's select easing. The default value is set to expo ease out. We can choose different easing from this screenshot easing visualizer. Let's click over here. There are all sorts of easing you can check from here. We can put them into our widget as well. For example, currently we are using the expo ease out. We can have option for ease in, ease in out. So let's get back to our widget. Currently we have expo ease out. Let's copy this. Let's paste it over here. And now let's get back to attributes. Let's click on add attribute. Let's type the title as easing, and from the attribute type we'll choose drop down. Now from here let's copy this. Let's go to widget and set the item value to this and set the item text to is in. Now let's add another item. Let's get back over here. Let's select ease out this time. Let's copy it. Let's paste it over here. Let's remove this comma. Let's type ease out. No spacing. And let's add another value. Let's copy this. Let's paste it over here. Name it as ease in out. You can make a default value from here. Let's choose this one, ease out. Let's click on add attribute. Now let's get back to our JavaScript. The easing is available over here. Let's select this and let's insert it. Let's click on update. Now let's update the page for now. Let's refresh the page. Now if we select our widget, we can find this easing option over here. We can change the easing from here. Let's click on ease in. As you can see, the easing effect is changed. Let's change it to easy in out. Let's keep it to easy. Let's keep it to ease out. This looks better. Let's update the page. Let's refresh it. It's looking beautiful. So in a similar way, you can add other options like angle, speed in, speed out to your widget options. So this is how simply you can create your own Elementor widget with unlimited elements. I think it's an awesome plugin which allow you to create your own custom widgets with custom HTML, CSS and JavaScript like this one. One final thing before we wrap this up. Currently, if we use this widget multiple times on a single page, it might cause a problem because we are using a static class over here. So we need to make this one dynamic as well. So instead of class, I will use an ID to make them absolutely unique. Let's select this and we'll replace with UCID. We'll do the same for CSS as well. Let's add this and HTML as well. Need to replace this with this, and instead of class I will add ID. Let's update, and now we can use multiple widget on a single page. You can also export this widget in case you wanted to use in other projects as well. So I hope you enjoyed creating this widget which can do this awesome effect. If you like the video, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.